It's a draft. Yeah. All my friends pulled up for good vibes. We know that the good vibes could.
What's the deal, y'all? You already know who it is. It's your girl Mari, and you already know who I'm coming. I'm back with another video for y'all. So if y'all can already tell by the title, in today's video we are going to be talking about my coming out story. My coming out story, how I came out, what my parents had to say about it, what happened after I came out to my friends, family, etc. So before we get into this video, guys, of course, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification button so you know every time I'm posting on this channel. And let's go ahead and get to this video. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna start off by saying this. When I was growing up as a kid, I wasn't influenced, by nothing. I wasn't influenced by no gay shit. I was raised, on the fact that it's supposed to be man and a woman, and you're supposed to, have kids, white picket fence, etc., etc. Not that like my folks was like, the super religious, church going type. They're pretty chill. I was just taught that it was supposed to be man and woman, whatever. But growing up, I was always like, I knew that I had like this extra attraction to women. And the thing was, like, I didn't feel bad about it. I didn't feel like I was not normal or there was something wrong with me. Like, I was cool. I was like, well, I mean, she fine. Whatever. So anyway, growing up, when you kids and shit, niggas play, games like house and shit like that. And I was always, making out with females at playtime and the bathrooms or whatever, elementary school, just doing young shit. I did have my first sexual experience with a female at 10 years old, but that's another video y'all got to stay tuned for, so stay tuned for that story as well. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna skip forward to my freshman year in high school. So my freshman year in high school, I started going to this high school and I had like male friends and shit. So I started, I tried to date a guy to see, if I was really like, if I was really lesbian, if I was really gay for real. And so yeah, I dated bro for like 2 months, and I'm not gonna put his name out there because he might be watching. But yeah, so I dated bro for a couple months, and during our relationship, I was like, I already told him, I was like, so I like girls, like, I like females. So, and when his reaction was, he wasn't too super happy about it, but he wasn't mad either. He was just like, oh, like, okay. Anyway, so I ended up breaking up with him, and I had came out after that. And mind you, around that time, this was a time when there was like MySpace still in or whatever. So even before I came out necessarily, I had just broke up with bro. But before I even came out, I was talking to this female online on MySpace, and that's a whole nother story as well. Y'all gonna stay tuned for. But pretty much, I was talking to this female, fell in love with her, or the girl in the pictures, so to speak. And yeah, so I was talking to her, fell in love with her, and mind you, the girl lived in New York, I lived in Cali, so I had never met her. Of course, niggas was young, so anyway, so at that time in my life, I also had like a really close friend. She was like my best friend, but we call each other sisters because she was, we got really close. She was living with me for so long. So I had, my best friend, my sister living with me at that time. And when I had fell in love with this girl online, I had told her about it. Like, like I'm feeling this girl, like I love her. I want to be with her. So I told her that, and then she asked me, she was like, are you gay? Like, are you a lesbian? And I was like, pretty much. Like, yeah, like I wasn't feeling that whole boyfriend shit, so pretty much, yeah. But I told her, like, don't say anything to mom because I want to tell her when I'm ready. I want to come out to her when I'm ready. excuse me. So she was like, okay, cool. Like, I don't say shit. Like, you good? So I was like, all right, bet. So time goes on, and this random day, it was me, my sister, my best friend, my sister, my mom, and my mom's friend. So this random night, we had all got dinner or whatever, and we was all sitting there. We was all sitting at the table eating, and all of a sudden, my sister was like, "Oh, so you know, Shamari likes girls." So in my head, I'm like, "Fuck." So then my mom turns around and she's like, "No, you're not." And in my head, I was thinking like, wait, what? Like, how you finna tell me? Like, how you finna tell me like who I am, pretty much. So you know, for a little bit, my mom was in denial, and my dad, she was like, okay, well, if you think you're gay, text your dad, tell him too, text him right now. So I was like, okay. So I texted my dad that same night, and he texted back like, you know, you're young, you're going through a phase, you're just a confused little girl who doesn't know what she wants, whatever. So I was like, yeah, all right. So after that, at school and shit, like, I started coming out to my friends at school. Like, I was bold. So I started coming out to my friends at school, and you know, certain people, like people that wasn't really my friends, even that people start going around calling me a dyke, or, oh, you dyking, you a dyke now. And I'm like, bro, I'm not a dyke, I just like bitches, and I'll take yours as well. It's like, nah. But yeah, so that's what happened. And then you know, me and my mom's relationship, it grew apart for a while, and she thought that, you know, maybe if I had a different set of friends or a different environment or whatever, that it would change something, it would make a difference. So I ended up moving with my dad after my freshman year of high school, and he lived in Orange County. So I ended up living with my dad and moving with him. I was still, even at the new school I was going to out there, I was still out, you know, still bold about who I was, and I was going through a lot of different stuff with my dad too. So fast forward, after my sophomore year of high school, which is the year that I was living with my dad, after that I had ended up moving back in with my mom for different reasons. So, and after that, after, you know, everything I went through, we just finally had to sit down and was like, she asked me, she was like, so are you sure, like, this is what it is? And I was like, yeah, like, this is what it is. This is who I am. I want to marry a woman. I am not rushing to have any children anytime soon, and if I want children, I'm gonna have to get a donor or adopt and all that shit. But so yeah, so after that, she was pretty much was just like, okay, like, all right, like, this is who you are. I still love you. You're still my daughter. So yeah, I guess her thing is that, like, she was scared that she wasn't gonna be able to get grandkids. And I'd explained to her that, you know, I'm still a woman. Like, just because I don't want to have intercourse with a man doesn't mean I can't physically have children. You know, I'm just gonna do it my own way on my own time. So yeah, and then, you know, my dad, you know, at first when I came out, he said, oh, you're confused. So he has sat me down as well and was like, you know, so how do you know? How are you sure of yourself? And I was like, I knew I've been attracted to females, and I liked females since I was younger. Of course, I didn't know it was, you know, being gay or being a lesbian. I just knew I liked girls. Like, I wasn't attracted to boys, I liked girls. So, you know, and at that time, I think I was still with a girl that I was talking to out of state. So I told him that I was what I thought was a serious relationship at the time. So yeah, I told him I was in a relationship with a girl, and this is what it is. He was just like, all right, well, you know, you still my daughter, I love you, and at least I don't gotta worry about you getting pregnant too young. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. So it was like, you know, it's cool. I'm my dad's only child too, and I'm, you know, his only daughter. So he's like, all right, well, you know, it is what it is. So you know, after that, everything was cool. You know, my whole family accepted me. My friends accepted me. The ones I was, you know, actually cool with in high school. You know, I was young, started talking to a lot of bitches after that, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much my coming out story. Like I said, I know people go through their own experiences and trials and tribulations, but you know, whoever is having a hard time coming out as well, you know, it's not wrong to be yourself. It's not wrong to stay true to yourself and stay true to who you are, no matter who likes it and who doesn't. At the end of the day, like, you're just you, and I want people to remember that. Be you, always be you. So, you know, I'm here for no judgment. You know, I done been through it all. You guys will get to know me as I make more videos and my channel goes along. But yeah, so that's my coming out story, y'all. So now I am, you know, I've been in a long-term relationship for a while now, and I'm happy. I'm happy and good, and shit, it's all gravy, bro. So if y'all did like this video, like, comment, subscribe, tune in to the next video, and if y'all, whatever videos y'all want to see in the future, comment down below, y'all. Comment down what y'all want to see in the future for the videos that's coming up next. But I definitely got more in store for y'all, so stay tuned, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
All my friends pulled up for good vibes, we know